That cutter has been giving some fits to left-handed hitters.
Like a right angle?
I don't know why Spencer Strider, the way he stands.
And you said within 50 swings.
I would have to get warmed up, that's for sure.
Priest works a walk into the cleanup spot for the 6th-year senior third baseman Josh Pano, who gets hit by the pitch up and in. 3-2. And a strikeout for Brady Jones. 95 with run from Jones, and he strands 2.
Against left-handed pitching.
4-pitch walk. It's been some kind of story for Danny Hall. 32nd and final season as the head coach at Georgia Tech. ACC Coach of the Year, as you see. One of the 10 winningest coaches in NCAA history. Hooked on the ground to second. Purify goes to short. Chufo's turn. Oh, they say out.
Let's take a look, because we did see a safe call about to happen. Yeah, it's going to be safe. We did see a save turn into an out.
So safe at first.
A pretty good way to recruit guys, too, understanding, hey.
Lodi smashes one into left field, a base hit. 105 off his bat. Part 1 of the Lodi's cousins going at it here in the first one, and then ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year Alex Lodi's to follow in the nightcap. 2-2. Hernandez on the ground to short. Chufo to Purify, and it gets away. Schmidt scores. Here comes Lodi's throw to the plate. The tag. Got him. So Georgia Tech gets 1 on a ball that could have been 2 for Clemson.
Yeah, this looked like it was going to be a routine double play, and this Clemson shortstop double play duel is really good. And for Chufo throws that ball, and I don't know what happened there with Purify. It looks like he maybe didn't see it. I am not sure, but that ball gets away. Kyle Lodi's was running.
Von Lackey lines one into right field, and it drops in front of TP Wentworth. Hernandez to the plate, and Georgia Tech adds on. And the Jackets are out to a 2-0 lead. Talon Bell sends one to the backstop, and Von Lackey moves up into scoring position. And a man at second. 2-2. Daniel strikes out. 92 from Talon Bell, but the damage done.
Of, you know what, I'm not going to make it there, and I'm going to shut it down. And that way you put the brakes on it.
Well, Georgia Tech's got the lead regardless. That is strike 3 called with 95 coming over the back door.
The walk and the hit by pitch.
Wentworth skies this one toward right center, and Hernandez has room on the track. Look at the company for Danny Hall. 9th in wins in D1 history. Bell's 3-2. Curse in the air left field. Dom Listy goes back toward the monster. Canarella makes the catch.
He hit that wall hard, and there's no give to that wall. I was surprised, though, because it looked like Listy was there. But here's the problem. You have Cam Canarella. He's the center fielder. He's the captain of the outfield.
Defensively behind him. Swinging a nice, nasty breaking ball, and there's 2 down.
That you have with him because of the pitch count.
Drew Rogers bashes one to center, and that ball is gone. Rogers takes flight into the bushes and adds to the Jackets' lead. Popped up beyond first, foul ground. Jack Crichton's got room to end the inning. 3-seed North Carolina at 5 o'clock Eastern. Andrew Chufo out of the 9-hole for Clemson. Bolts one into right center out of the reach of Drew Burris. Chufo's got a leadoff double off Brady Jones, and Clemson will turn the lineup over. Top for Cam Canarella on the ground to second. First pitch swinging at Will Baker. One away with Chufo to third. You can't sneak anything past our excellent production crew. Look at this.
So this is when somebody is on base, but when he's in his windup, it's Spencer Strider. And I guarantee you that if we talk to Brady Jones about it, he will tell you that he has looked at it. You can see right there. That's the windup.
Jarrell Purify rolls one into center field, base hit. Chufo scores, and Clemson's on the board against Brady Jones. So 1-on-1 out now into the 3 spot for the DH Colin Priest, and Purify is thrown out by Von Lecky.
Maybe. Hold on a second. Did that arm get in there?
As the left arm of Purify beat the tag toward the chest. Safe at second. 2-2. Priest strikes out.
Yeah, they'll go ahead and swing it. But
Pitch walk.
They're not afraid to do that.
2-2. Oh, hits Listy.
Not letting him wait. If you get a good pitch, you go.
And he does! Left field! It is grand! How hot is Jacob Jarrell? Clemson's got the lead.
My goodness. A cutter left over the heart of the plate. Jacob Jarrell unleashes.
And now this one hits Jack Crichton. Wentworth skies this one to shallow right center. Drew Burris ends the inning. He is so bought into absolutely everything that has to do with human performance. This is up the middle from Ken Schmidt, and it eats up Andrew Chufo, and Schmidt gets aboard. 2-2. Hernandez on a line at Purify for 2.
It goes the opposite way.
Well, he walks the 9-man, Andrew Chufo. Sharply to second again. Baker, low throw. Lody's dug it out, and it's 2. Swing and a miss. Doubles up on right changeups.
Covered Clemson a bunch this year, and he's done about 90% of the interviews. He has actually probably done more than Bakich at this point.
The payoff. Strike 3 called. Oh, look out. Juicy hop. The throw from Jarrell. Not in time. Talon Bells 2-2. Baker pulls it on a line to right field. Daniel rounds third, and Georgia Tech makes it a 1-run ball game after the wild pitch.
How big a wild pitch plays in the game of baseball. All of a sudden gets put into scoring position, and Will Baker is able to get a slider, stay on it.
Payoff. Rogers strikes out. The bracket, now the 4 teams, all top 5 seeds, all top 16 in the country. Mason Patel's 1-2. Check swing. Went around.
So his middle name is Luigi. I asked him about it, and it was a great story. He said, my dad's a first-generation Italian-American. He grew up only speaking Italian. His family, so his grandparents, came over to Chicago, and it's really cool. He's a huge fan of his grandma's Italian food.
Any lasagna from Anina has got to be delicious.
This is popped up by Dominic Luigi Listy. Carson Kurtz runs it down.
You want to go play right now. They're playing really good baseball.
Ken Schmidt with a backside base hit into left field. To Georgia Tech's 2 spot.
You still got to go out there and compete in the ACC.
Kyle Lody's top spins one into left field for his 2nd hit of the ball game. Allen deals. Hernandez to right. Wentworth goes back on the move, and he makes the catch. Wow, they're going to say they doubled him off. That was Lody's, who was caught all the way at 2nd. Schmidt was at 2nd, and it ends the inning.
Just because he wasn't starting, he didn't let that get to him.
And he is down the stretch, but he flies out here to Caleb Daniel.
Then FSU, just because when they look at the RPI and where they sit.
Kirst chops it at Pano, who throws on the run. Jacob McGovern's 1-2. Swing and a miss! In a 3-day span. Laced down the left field line by Chufo. Tucked it over Carson Kurtz. And Chufo's got his 2nd double of the ball game, with Clemson looking for insurance. Pulled into right field, base hit, Canarella. Fires his throw up the line, and Clemson adds on, courtesy Cam.
Big game, Cam Jarrell. I told you, he did something different. He understands the in-game adjustments.
A strikeout for Patel. On the ground to short. Lodi's flips. Baker's turn wide. Canarella scores. Pano safe at first. Clemson adds a run in the 7th.
He was so far away that underhand flip is tough.
Runner goes. Von Lackey's throw. In time. 2-2. Hits Rogers to get aboard, and he's fired up. So a 3-2 coming again. Barry strikes out. Here's 2-2. On the ground towards second. Purify knocks it down. Not in time to the bag.
You can't think that way.
Popped up. Up the first base line. Jack Crichton's there. And 100 miles an hour. Right field, falling fast. Wentworth is in to make the catch.
They wouldn't have scored the 3 runs extra in that inning.
Listy to left center, and it drops down base hit in front of Caleb Daniel.
They wouldn't have scored those 4 runs in that inning.
And that one as well to give him the lead back. He strikes out here on 97, riding in finale. Jack Crichton bunts one. Stanford a spin, handle, and a dart to Schmidt.
Just throw it as hard as you want over here. I'll catch it.
TP Wentworth strokes one into left center field to add on. A wall ball, RBI double. And Clemson's up by 4 in the 8th inning.
Low line drive. It's a slider.
Andrew Chufo pops up a bunt. Von Lackey, an uber athlete, runs it down casually to end the inning. Carson Kirst chops one at Chufo. Up with it. Quick work for Jacob McGovern. Has dealt some gems down the stretch. Strikes out Canarella, 96 with a run.
To win a regional and a super regional and get themselves to Omaha.
96 again, blows away Purify. Clubbed by Priest. Oh, man! Absolutely destroyed by Priest. 426 feet for Colin Priest. In on the hands, Pano strikes out. And facing Jacob McGovern. Beaten into the ground at Andrew Chufo. Clemson 2 outs away from the final. And now 3+, longest outing of the season here today. Rogers strikes out. Clemson's 1 out away. 3-2. Burris, a little dribbler up the line, and McGovern's flip off the bag. On the bag. Ball and glove.
On the bag. On the bag.
Yeah. Out at first, and Clemson has advanced to the ACC championship game. 2 times in 3 years under Eric Bakich, the Tigers will be part of the ACC title game. They'll get the winner of Carolina and Florida State.